I wonder if we're going to meet the mastermind in this act. I do wonder when we're going to get the film cutscene, if it's going to be in Act 4 or Act 5. Something...
We haven't seen Chevreuse since that night at Baptiste's place.
Yeah,
well,
she's...
guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
Feel like we should worry about it, but it is what it is. I forgot what I was about to say. God damn it, Paimon. Hello, gang.
Good morning! Hayaka and I were just talking about you.
But it seems like you two are constantly talking about the Traveler.
Is Chevreuse still not joining us today?
Hey, she's got an assassination she needs to do, alright? She's kind of busy.
Probably not. We haven't seen her either.
Huh? That's such a pity. Director Farina said that we've only got a few small scenes left before wrapping up the entire thing.
Yeah, but all their scenes are wrapped up, so it's not an issue.
She even said that she'll get me into a couple scenes, so everyone will have a chance to shine in front of the camera.
There you go.
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming. You can join us, right?
Of course.
If only Chevreuse was here. I still haven't taken a photo with her.
There'll be time.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. Those special patrol folks are like phantoms when they've got a case on their hands.
Bez.
But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the Two Musketeers.
So that part went public, eh?
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came forward and confessed his crimes, but gave no explanation as to why he pulled the trigger.
Okay, so they've kept that part secret. Makes sense.
We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to affect the reception of our work?
Oh, it is gonna affect it, but in a good way. Bro, the popularity of this film is gonna skyrocket. This is like best case scenario for us.
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film.
I have to say, though, that no director can be perfectly comfortable with garnering attention through means other than artistic skill.
Hey, still publicity though.
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed yourself to be named as the director on our posters.
Yeah, true.
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
Yeah, stroke your ego a little bit.
Sunk to an all-time low?
I love Chidroi so much.
spread to the four corners of Teyvat.
Sure thing, Farina. Where the roses bloom. Oh. Where are we?
Excuse me, everyone.
Hello, Xavier.
Xavier! Feels
Xavier.
like it's been ages since we last saw you.
Xavier just like is much easier to remember.
I've been talking non-stop with the Film Association, and I'm absolutely swamped trying to coordinate the film's marketing. So forgive me for not being around more often, but please believe me when I say that I will make sure everyone's hard work gets the exposure it deserves.
Alright, please don't get scammed again, alright? You're given another chance.
Oh, seems like you've been fighting your own battles.
Yes, that's one way to put it.
He made it harder for himself.
Oh, and before we begin the final round of filming, please allow me to finally introduce you to the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Hello, Morris.
Yes, glad to make your acquaintance, Mr. Morris. We've heard about the issues you've encountered with your financial situation, and genuinely hope that things have taken a turn for the better.
Oh yeah, Morris is the one that scammed us. Okay, I forgot for a second. He was only on screen for like 10 seconds, so I didn't remember him.
Oh, well, the situation has indeed improved somewhat.
Let me guess, he was planning on scamming us, but then he saw that Farina was working on it, and then he changed his mind, and now he's supporting us.
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all the time. There's no need to blame yourself over it.
I don't trust him. He's shady.
The good news is that we're almost done filming now. And I would even say that this is the best story I've ever seen.
Is that so? I see, that's great news.
He had no intentions of supporting this. He only did it because he saw Farina was working on it.
All right, now that we've gotten all the pleasantries out of the way, let's get the show on the road.
Let's get it.
We'll mostly be filming typical people and scenery from the streets today to improve the sense of environmental ambiance in some parts of the film.
I see.
Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss Yoimiya as well. They'll be used to show outsider perspectives on the fates of the Two Musketeers.
At least Ayato's getting a role as well. What about me, though?
That's right. Ayato should be here any minute.
Can the cameraman get some action?
Excellent! Then let's start with the scenery shots. Camera and clapper loader, you're up.
Yes, Farina.
Yep, we'll be ready.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets. If you happen to find some particularly lovely patches of flowers and grass, feel free to grab some close-ups of those as well.
Alright, wide zoom shots and close-up of flowers. Easy enough. Understood.
Ready? Lights! Camera! Action! Okay, now move the camera slowly.
Slowly.
Try to focus on that flower.
Boom.
What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit.
Bro, shut up. I'm trying to do my job here.
Something the matter?
Well, it seems like the camera's broken. What is this equipment?
Huh? But wasn't it working fine for all the days before?
I'm sure we've got a spare camera.
Veronique, can we try a different camera?
Did someone sabotage us?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights, camera, action!
Who did it? Morris. This only happened when Morris arrived, alright? This is all Morris's fault.
Don't tell me. This one is broken too.
We're being sabotaged.
Veronique, do we have any other spare ones we can use?
I'm afraid we only brought these two today.
Suspicious.
What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away. Oh, and you too, Bono. Go find our spare camera in the warehouse and bring it back to the set.
Take it down a little bit.
On it.
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay. Is something the matter, Ayaka?
Bro, we're being sabotaged. Can you help us?
It seems like there are some issues with the filming equipment today. We're stuck for the moment.
I see.
Suspicious.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs. Actors, to the makeup booth. We'll start on the next scene as soon as we get a working camera.
Don't worry, I have OBS up. That'll work. After some time, Veronica returns with a repaired camera.
The people at the workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to have fallen off. That's super strange. It was perfectly fine just yesterday.
It's like we're being sabotaged. I wonder why.
Well, no time to dwell on that now. Let's get back to filming. Ahem! Quiet on set! Places, everyone! Lights! Camera!
Action!
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion in the city.
These are not your typical NPCs.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine, considering how he already looks most days.
Throw in some shade.
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, god damn it, man. You ruined the scene.
Oh, we're in the middle of a take! Couldn't you wait until we wrapped up this scene?
Damn you, Bonnet. I forgot how you say your name.
No, Director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Bro, why did we bring Morris? God damn it, man.
Oh, wait, well, what did you say?
Alright, we got some fine booms in there.
Mr. Bono, please take me to where the film was kept right away.
Bloody Morris.
I'm coming too. No, Yoimiya, you have to stay here.
We need the recording done.
Oh. Okay, listen up. Everyone who's not working on this current scene can go with Bono to look for the film. Everyone else, stay put and wrap up the scene.
Alright, at least she's keeping calm.
Unbelievable. How could all these problems happen in just one day?
I mean, at least she's doing all the important stuff to keep things in line. After some time...
We're back.
What did you find?
How did it go? Did you find the film?
We found it in the sewers.
Ah, well, that sounds pleasant.
Huh? In the sewers? Is the film still okay?
Even if it does, it's probably gonna stink.
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it. The others are checking now to see if we lost any specific scenes.
At least you're gonna get like a sensory experience with it as well.
You scared me for a moment there. I nearly thought we had lost everything.
You never know.
I really don't want to experience that feeling of despair again.
No, come on, dude. True. I want Farina to be happy.
Okay, but who could have stolen the film and dumped it there?
Alright, let's narrow down the suspects. Let's see, who did we bring on today? Morris. Who's been acting weird? Morris. Now, I don't want to point fingers towards who it can be, but I think it might be Morris.
Could it be some competitors working on other films?
But if they wanted to harass us, why wait until the last day?
I wonder who it could be.
Okay, we don't have time to really look into it right now. Let's strike while the iron is still hot and wrap this thing up once and for all.
Okay, truth be told, why did we even bring Morris here, alright? Yes, he was the original investor, but the man is sus. We don't really need the investment. Let's get him out. All the problems are occurring because of him. Alright, how does no one else see this? I know Chidori's probably found it out.
Yeah, let's finish it.
Yep. Thanks to everyone's efforts, you finally wrap up the final scenes, even though the unexpected situation of the problem were the words.
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, the Two Musketeers, has now concluded filming.
Yeah, woo!
Paimon is spent. It's so late already.
But the reason is, why is Morris sabotaging? Was he paid off by the mastermind? Who knows?
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
Again, round of applause for Farina, though. Best director.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you. Really, you've all helped me so much. I just...
Xavier, please, not with the waterworks.
All right. Let's save the awards speech for later, and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing.
All right.
Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that even the blubber beast will want in.
Yo, beach episode? Was not expecting that.
Party! Paimon wants to party!
Alright, calm down.
Whoa, this place is hopping. Everyone's finally getting to relax after wrapping up the film.
Yep.
Let's go chat with someone.
Alright, Morris.
Proper send-off from the Scenalist.
Have you ever seen a fireworks show, Mr. Morris? It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, this is a nice fireworks show.
I'm afraid I haven't, but I'll take your word for it.
I don't trust you, Morris.
I was
Xavier.
thinking, if this film turns out to be a success, could I ask the two of you to stay and be a part of my crew?
I respect it, making the connections.
Of course, I'll definitely increase the pay for next time.
Definitely need to do that.
I'd be more than happy to, Mr. Xavier.
Thank you for the offer, Mr. Xavier. But I've made some plans to go on a journey to the other nations once the festival is over.
Then I wonder if we're gonna run into her again.
Is that so? Well, then in that case, bon voyage, Miss Veronique. Please feel free to get in touch once you've returned to Fontaine.
Bon voyage. Chiori.
Oh, this is turning out to be quite the party.
She's just like me for real. Get me away from everyone. Extremely tired.
Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
And what connections did you make with New Valette?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine cultural exchange events.
Foreshadowing future events? I'm down for it.
So the next time we visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
Nice. For it?
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine detective novels in Inazuma from now on.
What makes you think we're going back to Inazuma?
Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset
mean, I don't think she'll mind. Could bring in new business as well, give her new ideas.
You've got a point. She's always complaining that light novels have become bland and too predictable after all.
Indeed.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course. We have also made plans for cross-cultural engagements in the fields of gourmet cuisine, toy making, and artisan craftsmanship.
There's.
Whoa! Paimon's getting super excited now!
Hey, as long as you've got characters from each region interacting, I'm 100% down for it.
When the time comes, be sure to visit and participate in all the events.
Alright, Hoyoverse, I get it. I will.
I wish we could have spent some more time here.
Aw.
Don't worry. It won't be long before we're back again.
Nice brother and sister moment. Chilling by the food, as always. I respect it.
Oh, my darling clapper loader and camera operator. You've both worked really hard.
Same to you.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting a little tired of playing with the clapperboard by the end of it.
I already said it in the previous acts, but I'll say it again. Paimon needs a fidget spinner. Or some kind of ADHD toy.
Worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you shouting, "Lights, camera, action!" into Paimon's ears. The actual dream can't even start until you've yelled that.
Seems like a you problem.
Hey, if anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful than your dreams? We've been through so much together, and that's how your brain remembers me?
Well, it's Paimon, so you gotta get used to it.
That's not Paimon's fault. We've just used the clapperboard too much lately.
It's definitely Paimon's fault.
Anyway, what's most important is that we've wrapped the film. I'm pretty confident that we'll take first prize.
You mean the Farina Award?
Hey, no need to mention the official name.
Yeah, man, that is definitely embarrassing.
Wait, now that you mention it, if we did win the prize, would Farina just get a statue of herself?
Yep, and I'm down for that moment.
Come on, I don't need that kind of attention. Xavier can accept the reward on our behalf.
Oh no, you're definitely gonna accept it because I want to see you embarrassed.
But just imagine! Farina accepting the Farina Award and holding a Farina statue.
Yep, and I would get secondhand embarrassment.
I'm going back to my dessert now. You all can keep discussing that on your own.
Fair enough.
What kind of dessert should I try next?
Yeah, what you got? What you got in here? So we got some Fanta, a cup of tea. It seems like. Oh, is that just Fanta? I think that's just Fanta. Got some cake. Oh, we got some fish and chips. Is that what that is? I could do for some fish and chips right now. Right.
Chiori!
You don't seem like a very public person. I respect it.
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big social occasions?
Just like me.
Not particularly. But this is still better than Fontaine Fashion Week.
Fair enough.
But if this film becomes a big hit, people will definitely come flocking to your shop.
I know, but that's business. That's like a different type of situation.
Yes, that's highly likely. As long as the film can premiere as planned.
Yeah, as long as we don't have a certain somebody sabotaging our film, Morris.
Are you still worried about the case?
That and all the obstacles we had to face today.
Yeah, I mean, at least Chiori is smart and she probably already knows who's doing the things.
You're right. It's as if all our bad luck just manifested at once.
Again, I wonder who it could be.
But why today of all days?
Thank you. At least she's not dumb. Chiori is the only one that can suss out someone when it's very obvious, so she has my respect.
No, it's nothing. We've already delivered the film to the editors, so there should be nothing more to worry about.
I just love it how they keep panning over to Morris to be like, oh, I wonder who it could be.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? You having a good time?
They're making it as obvious as it can be.
Well, you could say that. Do you happen to know when the party is scheduled to end?
Why do you want to know that, Morris?
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably not until well after midnight. Is there something that you still have to take care of at home, Mr. Morris?
Yes, Mr. Morris.
Oh, well, I'm just not a late night person, so I might take off shortly.
Is that so?
Oh, no! Silly me. I almost forgot something super important.
Oh?
What is it?
Don't be revealing something important.
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but I forgot to bring them over from the warehouse.
Fireworks, you say? That's, truly a pity. Sorry things didn't go as planned.
Is this a setup?
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to fetch all of them by myself.
Yeah, okay, this feels like a setup. Yoimir, are you working with Chevreuse? Is this what's going on here?
Me? Are you sure that you can't find anyone else?
I just wanted to make this a surprise for everyone. The warehouse isn't far from here. We'll be there in no time.
See, I don't really know. See, if this was like any other character, I would assume this is like a full-blown setup. But it's Yoimir, and she's kind of ditzy. So, she might be clueless, but this is giving me setup energy.
Pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks I've ever made. So, I also want you to see them before you leave. They're stunning. I promise that they'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll never forget.
Alright.
But...
Okay, so is Morris the father of the murderer then? And that's why he's sabotaging this film? Because we never actually got the father's name or, you know, his appearance. I mean, it could be Morris, because he's the only other character that's been shown throughout this entire event. It would be weird if they just showed a random NPC out of nowhere.
It's okay, just come with me. If we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving.
Yeah, this feels like a setup.
All right.
Okay, Yoimir, I'll trust you on this one.
The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
Okay.
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris. It's probably because I'm used to carrying fireworks all the time, so it doesn't feel like a lot of work to me.
I mean, you've got this guy over here watching, so he's got front row seats if this is a setup. Okay.
It's dark in here.
Oh.
Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere.
Oh, this is 100% a setup.
Why did I have to get roped into this?
Okay.
What was that?
Oh. No, Yoimir!
Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
Run, bitch!
You've got the wrong guy! It wasn't me! I'm not the killer!
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this.
Damn.
She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards.
Get up! Come on!
That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one
Chevreuse.
you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean?
Put a bullet for him. It's gonna be a blank,
Did you
though.
ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret.
Yeah?
I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She'd force my hand.
Just bop
No!
him.
I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora,
pathetic.
and you can go to hell.
Blank. Yeah, I knew it.
I'm Captain Chevreuse of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
God damn, what a Chad. Oh, everyone was in on it. Okay. Never mind. Oh.
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique.
Oh, wait, hold on a minute.
Or perhaps I should call you the second Musketeer.
Okay, hold on a minute. What's going on here? I've just been...
What's going on? This wasn't in the script.
Man, I've just been thrown through a goddamn loop. That was sick. Gonna need a moment to decipher what just happened.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
We got a showdown.
Why?
Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon. This is my final warning.
Just drop it. There you go.
What is going on?
I understand what's going on with Morris and all this, but I don't understand what's going on with her.
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth.
Yeah, look, I suspected that Yoimiya was in on it, but didn't expect the Traveler and Paimon since they mentioned now.
But this last part is all improv, of course.
Traveler with the dull blade, as always. Looking sick.
Chevreuse, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the second Musketeer.
Yeah, and that's why I said this part was improv. Don't think she knew this was gonna happen.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now.
I see. Please inform us.
Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside.
Hey, you know what? 10 out of 10 for Yoimiya, though. She played it well.
Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be rejoining them shortly.
On it.
Off she trots.
So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago?
Time to spill all the beans, mate.
My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there.
Oh, okay.
With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
Yep, and you tried to bribe as well near the end. You're done, mate.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Elisa. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant.
Just like Paul from Mushoku Tensei, growing with the maid.
And if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home.
That's what you get for thinking with your dick.
I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
Yeah, because she had a thing called love.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice.
I mean, truth be told, you did.
I gave her a large sum of mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby.
I mean, she's not gonna do that though, is she?
But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
I mean, I think she should have realized that he didn't want to be around them. And he literally said to get rid of the children, so... Yeah, I think sending a picture of them to him was not the best of ideas. But then again, she was in love and she was probably trying to give him, like, another chance.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only... you mean...
Uh-huh. See? I told you he might have had a brother or a sister.
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
Cause he's an idiot.
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined.
Oh,
I
no.
didn't have a choice.
So then I got someone to murder her, because that's entirely better, isn't it?
No. You always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice. Again.
Yeah, mate, I think murder's far worse than, you know, someone finding out about an affair. Just saying.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline.
Oh.
We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever take a breath. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor.
Well, Morris doesn't deserve to see the light ever again, does he?
Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening when we finally climbed out and gathered around our mother.
Oh, man.
But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
Yeah, no justice for Morris. Screw him.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
Another boom effect. Hey, I'm not saying I'm down for someone to be murdered, but, you know, maybe a bullet slips by and goes into his head. You know, it's just a mistake. It happens.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
I also said he was covering for someone. Haha.
I figured as much.
See, the brother admitted to it far too easily, and so nonchalant as well. It just led me to believe that, you know, he's probably like covering for someone.
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way.
Yep.
I think what really tipped me off was, how could I not feel a sense of regret in him?
Again, that's what I said. He was so nonchalant about it.
He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole perpetrator in the case.
Especially as well, we're 3 acts in and, you know, he just went, yep, I'm the murderer. From a plot point, that leads me to believe that he's probably not the murderer.
But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got?
You know what? That's pretty smart. I didn't actually think of that. Fair play.
He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner. So, I decided to play along.
Man, Chevreuse is the GOAT.
And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
True. Especially when he was writing from his experience.
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name.
Ah, yeah, the information we wasn't given.
That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Eliza all those years ago.
And it doesn't help as well, when he shows up, everything goes wrong. Like, anyone with a brain cell would think, oh yes, this person just showed up today and now everything's going wrong. I wonder why. I feel like it would be very easy to pinpoint who is causing the problems.
Human scum.
Fairs.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that.
Yeah, man, Xavier's got the guts luck on his side.
With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
What? Who would have guessed? Yeah, no shit, Paimon. God's sake.
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well.
I'm full-blown detective. No wonder you like those novels.
Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew.
Ah, there you go. So it was part of an organization.
With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his.
And there you go. Easy and done.
My brother. He trusted you.
Bro, she still needs to do a job. Your brother literally said to the captain of security, yo, can you help me assassinate someone? What did you expect was gonna happen? She was gonna agree and be like, yeah, sure, I'll help you kill someone.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
Yeah, it's so dumb.
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
Look, don't get me wrong, I think Morris should die. I agree. I feel like the Fortress on Meripede is a bit too forgiving. I can agree with them on this, but again, she's still doing her job.
I am.
Justice.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain.
I mean, he probably pissed himself. I think it would be funny to check, but...
You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede?
Look, I'm sure we can go to Risley and, you know, get some things sorted out, you know, put him in a really shitty place. You never know.
I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands. And you would call this ending fair? Is this what you call justice?
This is where, like, it can be hard to agree on certain things.
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
That's fair.
So why don't you?
Because, again, it's against the law, even if it is, like, your own personal justice.
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world.
Yep, even though it's, like, super justified to, like, you and maybe some others. But if there's rules and that you need to follow, and there's already a set justice in place for criminals, you gotta go by that.
Today, you'll kill Morris. And tomorrow, his children may come for you.
The never-ending cycle.
The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge, as well as the destruction of order and civilized society. Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice. But with all that said, I will promise you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of Meripede.
Nice. Yeah, we'll have a talk with Brisley.
Chevreuse, the rest of the special patrol is here.
What's up, gang?
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them away.
Yeah, get out of here. I can't wait to rewatch that cutscene, though.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I think that's fair, though.
I know.
No, at least you're only gonna get an attempted murder charge.
Justice has not been delivered. At least, not today.
Alright. Very concerning threat.
Chevreuse.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew.
Are you okay?
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
That's fair.
I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands.
You explain everything that happened to the rest of the crew. Yeah, a bunch went down there.
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he have done something like this?
Who could have guessed that Morris was behind all the problems that went wrong today? Ugh. Who could have guessed?
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story?
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
Hell yeah.
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now that you've learned the truth?
See, Chiori gets it.
Chiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
And it'll just make it even more famous.
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script. Is that still acceptable to you, Miss Chevreuse?
I mean, it don't have to be realistic. It's still a story after all.
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis.
There you go.
Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution that could never work in real life.
She's speaking straight facts.
Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own set of rules and justice. These different possibilities are what initially drew me to reading in the first place.
Sounds good to me. I support your decision.
Glad everyone's on board.
What about Veronique? Will she be okay?
Nah, she's probably got an attempted murder charge.
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris.
Makes sense.
If I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Meripede. I'll make sure to give Risley a heads up about it.
Yeah, you better keep Morris far away from him, because if those two get their hands on him in there, we ain't gonna stick around for much longer.
Oh,
You mean that kind of heads up?
Oh. Oh yeah, put these lot in the same cell. They'll get along just right.
Exactly.
Oh, love it.
Ahem. All right, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be starting the post-production process tomorrow.
Alright, let's get it.
You should join us, Chevreuse. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you?
Yeah, we've got some fish and chips over there you can enjoy.
All right. Count me in.
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still some good news that I'd like to share with Chevreuse.
I like that friendship as well, it's cute.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you.
Absolutely. See you then.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, dude. You know what? I'm glad that they did Chevreuse's character justice. Literally. Yeah, TCG. It's cute. The idol animation.
Sorry for the wait.
Both Chidroi and Chevreuse's character, since they're characters that weren't part of Fontaine's Archon quest, normally the characters get overshadowed by all the other characters. But no, I think those two made their mark here, and I find both of them very enjoyable.
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you wanted to tell us?
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should have another conversation with the two of you.
Friendship.
Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes?
Ooh. Like, if I'm talking from my point of view, I would help him take revenge, but if I'm talking realistically, I would have done the same as Chevreuse.
Is that so? Well, thanks for sharing.
Again, still need to follow rules.
When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore, especially when the water was cold.
You know, fair enough. Swimming is very good for strength as well.
Oh? Why's that?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision.
Kind of terrifying.
One winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid that it numbed my toes the moment I stepped in.
I think that might be a little bit too extreme for a child to be going through. Also, these two things are creepy. just staring at us.
I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol as well. You could say it was his way of educating his children.
Educating might not be the best word for that. I feel like torture, but you know what? It is what it is.
That sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy water.
Oh, okay. That is, I would assume, child abuse.
The bone-chilling cold took away my senses. I couldn't feel anything but fear and rage.
What the fuck? What?
I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I realized that if I were to give up, I really would die right then and there.
Jesus Christ.
I used all of my strength to try and catch up to my father. Those few minutes felt longer than my whole life up until that point. I did, however, make it to the other side.
Nah, man, I'm not with that. That is awful.
I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that, nor have I ever cried again.
Yeah, that is a very traumatic memory. I think you might need to go to therapy.
That way of teaching would have never worked on Paimon.
Yeah, please go to therapy. Get that checked.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method for anyone.
Yeah.
It's just that, working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helplessness.
Chevreuse.
Alright, another character to add on to the hug list.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still see who swims faster.
Yo, you know what? I'm game.
You guys go ahead. Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race.
No, Paimon, you're getting in. We can actually have a race. So, is like, depending on who we pick here, is the ones who win? I'm sorry, Chevreuse, I'm winning.
Whoa, that felt good.
Would have been nice if we actually had a scripted Chevreuse racing us, but...
You are so fast in the water, Chevreuse. You are swimming even faster than Paimon can fly.
Paimon, I've seen the speed you can fly at. I don't believe that.
So, about the Special Patrol. Did you join because of your dad?
Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories growing up.
Aw, that's cute.
Oh, so it's due to your love of stories.
Of course, it was only after I joined the Special Patrol that I learned that truth is often stranger than fiction. Come on, let's walk a bit more.
Man, she's so adorable. Celestia.
To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones.
That's fair.
But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance.
I respect it. I think you should still go to therapy. That memory is traumatic. Oh, we're going back to this Donnie's house.
Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after getting all that off my chest.
You're welcome.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Yeah, I'm guessing the flowers are gonna bloom as well. That'll be a nice ending.
Huh, you're right. I didn't realize we were so close.
He really did plant a lot of flowers. It's just like how he described it in the story.
Huh? Wait. Paimon, Traveler, look!
The flowers are blooming.
The rainbow roses in the garden. They're in full bloom now.
That's cute. Where the roses bloom. Ah, fair enough.
Even though it's a bit late, I must thank you for investigating this case with me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Not on behalf of the Special Patrol this time. It's a personal expression of gratitude from yours truly.
Yeah, about that traumatic memory.
Oh, you want to hear more about my father?
Yeah, I mean, if you're okay with it, because that seems terrifying.
To be honest, I didn't spend that much time with him. He was always busy with the Special Patrol, so he would often return home really late at night. Some nights, he didn't come home at all. Once, he didn't come home for a long time, maybe a whole week or so.
Damn.
When I went out to buy food, I learned that he had become a criminal, and by extension, that made me a criminal's daughter.
Okay, didn't expect that, but it would explain his previous behavior.
But we can talk about that another day.
We'll probably learn about what he did when her character story comes out. About the case.
I actually have a lot of sympathy for Veronique and Baptiste. I can understand the hatred they feel for their father. But that doesn't mean I'll allow them to walk the path of evil, even if it might lead to another sense of justice.
You know what? I give my respect to Chevreuse. She did good. About the film.
Films are different from the real world. They're a form of art and represent the wishes in people's hearts. I adore the Two Musketeers, and I'm very happy to have had the opportunity to act the role as one.
Aww.
I can't wait to catch the film when it premieres in the Opera House. I'm looking forward to seeing the audience's reaction to the climactic ending.
Yeah, hopefully we do get a cutscene on the film. But since we got a cutscene in Act 4, that might not be the case. Anyway, please take care.
Thank you for looking out for me. I'll see you at the award ceremony. I'd be very surprised if we don't win.
Oh, we're winning. 100%. And if we don't win, then there's some foul play. Right, I saw that Act 5 is very, very short, so I'm just going to include it in this video. I just heard it's around like 10 minutes, so might as well get it out. Alright, time to win that award. Some more time passes after that. The film has a successful premiere, and the Musket murder case also successfully comes to an end.
Xavier, it's been a while.
Xavier, my man.
Hey there, you two. Sorry I've been scarce. I've been buried in marketing and preparing the film for release ever since we wrapped post-production.
All good, mate?
The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon wonders if we'll win the Farina Award.
100% we are. Imagine if we do just lose. Just brings down the mood.
I'd give it a 90% chance.
Only a 90? 95.
Farina! Oh, Paimon didn't know you were already here. You're earlier than everyone else.
She's pumped up.
I'm sure the others will also be here in no time. Xavier, if we end up getting called on stage, shouldn't you come up with a name for our crew?
Hey, we better run some drafts on the name because I don't trust Xavier to come up with a good name.
But we don't even know if we're going to win. I wouldn't want to jinx our chances by celebrating early.
Have some confidence, mate. Also, I keep forgetting to put on these.
Just open your eyes. Surely you've seen the audience's reactions to our film. We've had nothing but critical acclaim.
I know, man. You gotta think more positively.
You've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff, right? Didn't they want to increase the number of showings?
Oh, damn.
With the more you've made from the box office, you can now open your very own film company.
Shit, well done, Xavier. Damn, Xavier's doing great.
But that's all credit to my amazing crew. You've all helped to make this a reality, so I can't be the only one asked to come up with a name.
I respect it.
Well, give it some thought. I'm sure the crew will respect your choice.
The Farina crew. If it's a dumb name like that, I'm gonna punch you.
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of Meripede?
Yeah, sure, that's a quick visit.
Huh? But shouldn't we stay for the award ceremony?
I wanted to ask you two to invite Chevreuse to join us at the ceremony. She's one of the lead roles, after all.
I'm guessing she's currently at the fortress then.
I haven't been able to find her recently, so I haven't had the chance to invite her personally. According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case will be personally escorted today by the captain of the Special Patrol to the Fortress of Meripede.
I mean, Chevreuse can relate to them, so...
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Yeah, it'll be a piece of cake for us. We've got connections there.
Yep, just wait here, Xavier. And maybe try to come up with a few snappy-sounding names.
Yeah, we'll leave it to you.
All right, then I'll leave you to it. Will we really win an award?
Yes, Xavier.
Trust me. When have I ever been wrong about something like this?
Farina knows what she's doing. Leave it to her.
This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the three of them to you now.
Got another errand to run?
Something like that. I'm expected at a party.
Hey, that's cute.
Now that's something you don't hear every day. Found a new pastime?
All right, it's good to meet you again.
No, it's just a special occasion.
Chevreuse, Risley!
What's up, gang? Just love it that we can just waltz into here.
Festivals really do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors at the Fortress of Meripede.
Call it the festival spirit, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say that. Even our head nurse has gotten herself all worked up preparing super deluxe nutritious shakes.
Yummy.
Just one gulp and you'll have met all your nutrition needs.
Only one gulp? That must last you a week.
Were you talking about work just now?
We've already finished discussing everything. So, what do you think about my heads up, Mr. Risley?
Can you guys tell us what this, like, heads up is? Because you keep referring to it as, like, that. I want to know what you're doing.
I believe I haven't yet made any promises or guarantees.
Oh, come on.
But you also didn't shoot me down. Here, how about this? You could give everyone a copy of the newspaper. Perhaps on the day when the cover story happens to, oh, I don't know, expose a certain someone's misdeeds from 20 years ago?
Ah, so that's how you're not going to give him a cushy life in the fortress. Because then everyone will know what a piece of shit he is.
I suppose then a certain someone may soon find himself the most unlucky person in the Fortress of Meripede.
Gotta like the unique punishments.
While another two people will soon be hailed as heroes.
There you go.
Speaking of heroes, did you two need something from me?
No, but it's always great to see you. We came for Chevreuse.
Oh, actually, we're here for...
You're here to invite me to the party, right? Don't worry, I didn't forget.
See, she cares.
Ooh, then let's head back right away!
Yeah, Risley, you want to come as well?
See you, Risley! Happy Fontanalia Festival!
Happy Fontalol Festival to you too.
And the same to you.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontanalia Film Festival is...
Oh.
The Two Musketeers!
Woo! Easy win, boys.
We won! We really won!
No surprise there.
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
Oh, look at him. I'm happy for him.
We won? I can't believe it! I really can't thank all of you enough!
Xavier's getting good.
See? My takes on Fontaine's entertainment industry have never been wrong.
Now, please welcome to the stage the producer of the Two Musketeers, Mr. Xavier!
Whoa, Xavier, woo!
Thank you. Thank you all so much for your recognition and support. While I'm up here, I would love to give special thanks to...
Oh, he's gonna bring Farina into it.
Time really flies, huh?
Oh, this is awesome, their friendship.
It certainly feels that way. It feels like it was only yesterday when you were teaching me to hold a musket.
A new friendship forged.
Will you come back to Fontaine again?
Oh.
Of course. I'm very fond of this city. There are so many novel and interesting things that it's been hard to keep track of them all.
Look, Ayaka's finally getting more friends.
But how about you? Would you be interested in visiting Inazuma?
I can't say the thought has crossed my mind before, but I'd be willing to consider it now.
Just get yourself a week break. Go over.
I will be eagerly awaiting your visit. It would be wonderful if you could visit my home and enjoy a taste of our tea and desserts.
But it's already been hinted at that Fontaine and Inazuma are gonna have coexistent events together.
Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Which I'm down for that.
Did you accomplish all you came here for?
The two schemers.
Yes. And you should visit Inazuma again sometime.
How has Ogura and her business been?
Gura.
To my knowledge, she's doing quite well.
Tell her I said hi.
I certainly will.
In every region, there's a character that is a secret plotter.
I heard the thunderstorm has stopped.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And the war has also been brought to an end. Peace and prosperity has returned to the islands.
So I wonder when she got out. I wonder if she got out before the Vision Hunt decree or she got out during it.
I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging textiles out to dry.
I'd like to offer my thanks again to the entire cast and crew. Without you, I would have never completed this film, much less had the opportunity to be standing on this stage.
You're welcome.
With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures.
You know what? That ain't bad.
Woohoo! That has a really nice ring to it.
Fair play.
Then in that case, let's please welcome all the members of Musketeer Pictures onto the stage for a commemorative photo.
Alright, we're bringing Farina into it.
Oh, Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking pictures.
Oh, we're getting a group photo? Hell yeah,
Director
dude.
Farina, I believe you are the most deserving person to raise this trophy.
Oh, yes. Farina holding up the Farina Award.
Huh? No. There's no need. It's so embarrassing.
Please do.
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yes, I agree.
I can't think of anyone better for the honor.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this.
I feel so bad for her, but I love it at the same time.
Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1.
Let's get it.
Musketeer Pictures!
Oh, cute. Alright, let's see it. Group photo? Aww. Wait, I'm grabbing a screenshot. So adorable. That was so enjoyable.
Lady Farina, please allow me to take just one more photo of you. I would also love to get your autograph, just as a memento of our time together on the crew.
Bro, you've got a picture.
Hey, I've had enough of the camera flashes from when we were all up on stage.
Fair boundary.
But Lady Farina, you are the best director I've ever met! The most photogenic maiden in all of Fontaine! This kind of lively and celebratory setting is exactly where you shine. I believe all photographers would agree.
Xavier, mate, I think you might need to turn it down again.
Come, the brightest star of our land! Show us your light! The camera is waiting to sing praises of your beauty!
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm flattered, but
Not getting out of it.
all right. I'll humor you and try a few more different poses. But I don't have to hold the trophy, right?
Fair enough.
Of course. You may pose however you like. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. By the heavens, my luck has been beyond belief. I'm having a hard time coming to terms with it now.
Yeah, bro got super lucky. Everyone did everything for free.
Miss Yoimiya, we haven't had the chance to talk, but please accept my thanks for everything you've done over the past few days.
Yeah, I'm surprised Yoimiya was the one to let her in Morris.
Oh, but
feel like I didn't do anything out of the ordinary.
You played your part perfectly.
I'm very grateful for your assistance during that special performance in the warehouse. It was always going to be somewhat risky to engage and draw away Morris all on your own. You're only a civilian and have never been trained to act in such a dangerous situation.
I mean, she's always around highly explosive items, so kind of similar.
Don't say it like that. As the director's assistant, it was my duty to help out the crew however I could. It was an honor to help you solve the case. I have to admit, though, my heart was thumping super hard the entire time I was laying on the ground. I was scared that everyone would notice.
I think Yoimiya was like the perfect pick for it though, because Yoimiya's not the one that you expect to set you up, you know?
You did great.
Oh, and before I forget, if you ever visit Inazuma, please come and pay a visit to Naganohara Fireworks. I'll make some fireworks for you. I even know what shape I'd make.
A musketeer shape.
I'm guessing a musket.
Yeah.
Telling you now would ruin the surprise. If you really want to see it, just come and visit me.
Definitely going to be a musket shape. Alright, and that wraps up Act 4 and 5. Yeah, I did not expect to enjoy this event so much. Had an absolute blast with it, and that cutscene in Act 4, that went hard, and I can't wait to rewatch that. Again, I said earlier, but Chevreuse and Chidroi definitely made their mark as characters, and I think this event did them justice, since majority of the time when new characters that aren't in the Archon quest gets released, they're normally overshadowed by, you know, Archon quest characters, but since this event was really good, it gave them chance to shine and solidify their role in Fontaine. And again, I think it did a pretty good job. Right, but hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you don't want to miss any future reactions to Genshin Impact content, be sure to hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you then.